following the Five Dirty Bikers on social media. Find us on Facebook and like us on Instagram and Twitter at Five Dirty Bikers.
So I got my official first straight up negative comment on my last video.
Oh, yeah? Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I did actually. This guy commented and he was like, he said something. I must have mentioned that I was doing my bike in kind of that club style, and he was like, he goes, oh, just like every other 30-year-old out there who gets their Vans and their knee-high socks and Dickie shorts and flannel shirt, and then throws a fairing on their bike and calls it club style.
You should have replied back, you know me?
Yeah, I'm like, I've been wearing Vans since the 80s. This isn't a new fad for me, you fucking dick.
I always like the ones where they comment on something that they didn't watch the video because I explained it in the video.
Yeah. Right.
Because it was in there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you didn't watch the whole thing there, buddy.
Yeah. I got one guy. He's not really an asshole, but he always tells me something I should have done in the video.
Oh yeah, I got those.
Like, dude, just go pound sand.
Yeah, pound sand up your ass and fart me a sandcastle.
Yeah, I've been getting a couple of those too. The one of them today was, hey, can we ask you to start wearing a collar mic or a lavalier mic?
Could you say who's we?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So because I know that a couple of my mod videos that I did them this winter when it was like 70 degrees below zero and is in my echoey ass garage. So it is what it is. Yeah. I fixed the audio the best I could so it wasn't echoing too crazy, but it is what it is.
I'd tell him to tongue trace the big blue vein.
I should ask that question. Like, hey, can you wear a lavalier mic? Can you tongue trace a big blue vein? Just a question.
Just a question. I'm just curious.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for a friend.
I'm just asking for a friend. How far back does your finger fit in your own throat?
Yeah.
or how far up your ass does your thumb go? Give me notes when you're done.
Yeah.
Asking for your friend. If you draw a smiley face on your thumb and then stick it up your ass and open your mouth, can you see it?
Maybe.
Just trying not to eat too loud. Waiting for Mike to get here.
So when
Falacio Phil himself, make all the noise you want. You're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Falacio Phil gets on here. These deep-throated corn dogs and cocksuckers.
I had to laugh, Tony, when you were talking to Brian in the Discord, and you were like, "You got change for 100?
You got change for 100?"
It's been such a long time since I saw that movie. When I saw that line, I could not get that out of my head for like a week. You got change for 100?
Yeah. Fuck the cup. Can
Fuck the cup. Just pull my hands. 10 cents? So that's 50 cents for the soda, 25 cents for the cup. Fuck the cup. Just pull my hands. Fucking Chris Rock. It kills me.
Me and Reggie still say it to this day. Damn, if we get hurt at work, it's always put some tussin on it.
Yeah, let that tussin get to the bone. Tussin was the cure for everything when I was growing up. Broke your leg, put some tussin on it. Dude, I always hoped that I was the right kind of sick so I could get Diamond Tap. Because it was grape flavored. It tasted good. Robitussin tasted like the butt.
Robitussin's fucking tough, man. That's a tough swallow. I was waiting.
I would imagine if you funneled some warm well water with a Go-Girl used into Sasquatch's ass crack and then caught it in a bottle, that's probably what Robitussin is most close to tasting like.
That gave me shivers. Ugh.
And then you have to soak. You have to let it simmer on the pot with a Luden's cough drop.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, then put a cherry graphic on the bottle.
Put an Altoid in that fucker for a little sting.
Ew. God dang, y'all's concoctions. Ugh.
We use the quills in my house. We get the quills.
Yeah. I like NyQuil. I'm a NyQuil.
I
NyQuil,
can't take
NyQuil.
NyQuil.
Benadryl.
Last time I took NyQuil, I stood up and pissed in the shower in the middle of the night. My wife was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm pissing." I just opened the shower door and started pissing in the shower.
At least you didn't piss in the bed, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, there's this one guy, and ironically, he was from Kentucky. I went to college. Well, I didn't go to college with him. I worked with him, but I was going to school out in Arizona. This guy, he looks Mexican, but he's got a Kentucky accent, like thick. So he's like 5'2", and he looks like a Mexican.
jockey?
He's got this Kentucky. He should have been. He had this Kentucky accent, and he was always the guy that get drunk and pass out first and do dumb shit.
Well, if you're 5'2",
Yeah.
it doesn't take much.
well, we went to his apartment for a party one night, and of course he gets fucked up first, more than anybody, and fell asleep on the couch. We drew dicks on his face and everything, and then this guy got up and kneeled in front of the couch, took out his schmeckle and started just pissing, and to make it even better, he just pulls one of these and he's still pissing.
It just goes down.
He lands on his back and there's still piss going up in the air.
Oh, that makes for a rough day the next day, man.
Yeah, there was a
You got a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, there was a crew of us that worked at Old Navy, and we always had parties on the weekends and shit. And remember, he came in the next day, still had a dick on his face. He couldn't get the Sharpie off. It's like, you're working the fitting room, dude.
Was it a big veiny bastard or just a
Oh
very
no,
basic
man!
drawing?
It went like right across here, like war paint.
Yeah. Because that's even better. Don't have the guy with a dick on his face working the front counter. Have the creepy fucker working in the fitting room.
Yeah.
Here, let me find a room for you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mind the dick on my face.
Oh my gosh.
Man, who's your blouse?
Yeah,
Oh,
hold my
man.
pants.
They say high school the best years of your life, man. College was way better than high school
Oh,
by far.
What was it? Mary got all excited. Oh, it was Prince. That's what it
Prince.
was.
yes. It was.
Somebody
the
say
little-
something about Prince.
that little purple bastard.
That little purple bastard.
It just surprised me that that's what Tony was listening to. I was like, wait,
I'll
what?
listen to the shit out of some Prince.
Impressive.
That man
I'll
could
tell-
sing.
I
He could.
know.
All 5'1" of him.
Maybe
You know
that's
what
why
I
I
think?
relate.
Oh,
Go ahead.
but no. I mean, it's like every time I think of Prince, I instantly think of Rick James, and every time I think of Rick James and Prince, I think of Dave Chappelle.
That's it. I'm Rick James, bitch.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
And
Show
every
me your
time
titties. The milk's gone
milk's-
bad.
the milk's gone bad.
I wish I had 4 thumbs. Give those titties 4 thumbs down.
Damn, that's bad.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
But unity. But it's like, you can tell by all of us on the podcast, we love humor and we like to humor ourselves and everything else. But it's like, so Saturday Night Live, I watch Saturday Night Live quite a bit. And every time I see Steve Harvey, I think of Kenan Thompson impersonating him for Family Feud. I'm Steve Harvey.
I haven't watched Saturday Night Live
Mustache
in a
rides for
minute.
everyone.
That's it.
I got roasted by a comment the other day that said, "Why should we take your opinion when you get the parts for free?" And I was like, "Well, solid point."
Ooh.
Dude, you
You know?
spent how much money on parts?
I know. I mean, that's the thing. I've spent enough money on parts to know what I like and what I don't like. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I
no,
mean,
it's a solid point though, man. I mean, if somebody gives you something,
Yeah.
are you really going to say it's a piece of shit?
I would
You know?
if it is.
If it's a piece of shit,
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
it's a proper piece of shit. But it's
Yeah.
really hard to know if it's a piece of shit right out of the hole.
True.
You know what I
Right.
mean? When you're
Yeah.
Give it
installing it,
time.
when you're installing it, you can look at it and you're like, yeah, I really do like Bitwell stuff. You know what I mean? I love the styling of it, but it has pitfalls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you tell, but that's the whole thing though, is if you communicate with the sponsor, right? So say Memphis Shade sends you something.
Yeah.
You go to install it and some shit's messed up or something's damaged or something's whatever. You're going to contact your guy, send him an email or whatever. But I would say, look, is it okay if I include this in this video? Because, whatever. You have to try to be as transparent as you possibly can.
I pretty much tell them before they even send the part. I'm like, if I don't like it, I'm not going to do a video, or I'm going to say that I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because I've gotten
Right.
shit that a video was never even made because I got it and I was like, this is a piece of shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Not going to do it.
Well, me and Tony were talking the other day, and he was talking about those tack form mounts. The tack form mounts work great on a Harley. They will work great on a street bike. They work good on even my bike because it holds the phone very well off road.
You don't even need the damn strap.
No, it's
No,
I
I've never used
opened
the
one
strap.
up and looked at it, and it's a fucking solid.
It's
mount.
all metal. There's
Yeah.
no, everything.
But once you
it's
get
substantial.
gravel inside of that thing, or get the dust from the gravel inside of where the sliders are that go inside, dude, it's a bitch to open up. Like it went from
it gets gritty.
Yeah, it gets gritty. Gets like a Smith and Wesson trigger.
I'll tell you what's gritty. It's just what came out of me. Very gritty.
Only cock stars.
What was in
True
those
Grit.
cookies?
I don't know, man. Geez, some fart juice, I guess. I don't know.
Your wife used truffle butter.
Oh, well, god damn. Mm.
Oh, I gotta send you
Yeah.
guys this shit. This is fucking funny.
That would be the sound of Dustin giggling like a girl.
Like a little girl.
The fucking memes that me and my buddies send back and forth. Just so you guys know, when you when you
Mary's gone.
when you watch the For the Fans episode on YouTube, if you go download it, the lightning strike photo made the podcast. It's on there.
Okay.
So that's all we're talking about. That whole conversation that didn't make the actual podcast made the video, and it's hilarious about Sasquatch and everything.
When rib
You said
condoms
it
don't taste like ribs.
You said it was going to taste like biscuits and gravy. God damn, that's as good as the fucking cat. That's as good as the damn Smitty cat or whatever it was.
God, there's some doozies.
I just feel her like slapping some barbecue sauce on that shit and being like, wait, it still don't taste like ribs.
It's very tangy.
Oh, shit.
Here, I'm gonna send another one. Mike, you're gonna love this. All right.
I know what we were talking about on the phone. But did you actually think about what words came out of your mouth?
And now it's time for the With Banana Mono Word of the Day.
It's like jet fuel for your mind. The word of the day is ka-feeklatich.
Shit. Fecal itch.
Fecal itch.
Fecal itch.
It's for real. That's a real thing.
Ka-feeklatich. A fecal itch is strong.
It's very strong.
You might need to take a shower.
That's the only cure.
You might need to drag your butt across the carpet like your dog does.
You see Mike scooting across the carpet, you know what's going down.
He's got the fecal itch.
He's got the fecal itch.
I got the fecal titch, yeah. Spelling is KAH dash FEH dash KLACH. Proverbials is ka fe clack.
That's what happens when your ass slams shut. It goes clack.
It
That's why the
does.
shit's tapered.
It is.
It
Sometimes
is.
you got to pray for that taper. Damn thing's got to taper down sooner or later.
Lifesaver.
It's just the tapering up part that gets you.
You get stuck in there at the right, you'll need a can of WD-40 to break it loose.
You will.
And a crowbar.
Yeah,
You will.
shoehorn.
You got a big enough poop, it'll make your legs straighten. It's a noun. Comes from Garmin, late 19th century. It's a new one. First definition is an informal social gathering at which coffee is served.
Coffee will definitely give you the fecal itch if you drink.
That's
enough
what
of it.
that's what I have been told.
Yes, it breaks stuff loose.
Is it weird that when I see the word coffee, I think of covfefe? That's bad. Second definition is talking or gossip at an informal gathering where coffee is served.
Talking,
talcum-
you know, yeah.
Talcum powder does help the fecal itch
Does it? Yeah.
sometimes. Other times it'll just aggravate it.
Yeah. Talcum powder.
Talcum.
Hey, Tony,
Yes,
would you like for me to use this word in a sentence?
I would, Mike. I would.
Okay. Mary.
Yes, absolutely, Mike.
Awesome. Ryan.
Oh, please do.
Okay. And Dustin.
All right.
Hey, we're all in.
Your anus has a fecal itch.
Examples of fecal-titch in a sentence. The highlight of the neighborhood, man, that's a long word, meetings was the fecal-titch that always followed. What were they doing at those gatherings?
I'm going to pass on that gathering.
That's what I'm saying.
If you develop a fecal itch after a gathering, I'm out.
Can you imagine what their middle fingers smelled like?
Oh, line was just crossed.
Damn. There's the line.
The line
line
is adopted to
stepper.
you.
The line
please,
stepper.
please reach 6 feet apart.
It's always strange when they always have that one dirty middle fingernail.
Oh, I think the word for that is called stink finger.
Or
Yeah.
the shocker.
In the wrong way. That's the wrong kind of shocker. Second example of the fecal itch in a sentence. You guys have to keep it together on this one. My grandmother loathed not hing more than a good fecal itch with her friends.
Granny got game.
Still spry.
Man, I always thought they were playing a game of bridge.
Bridge.
I didn't know
Pinochle.
they was. I didn't know.
Jenny
didn't know they
Sanchez.
Pinochle isn't what I thought it was.
No. No.
Somebody called Third Knuckle.
Poo Knuckle.
Jesus.
Got a deck of cards. Let's play some Poo Knuckle.
I tried. I came back with this.
Just don't stack the deck.
Poo knuckle.
She had a nickname. Her nickname was Two Knuckles. Because she didn't stop at the first one.
There's the line. Somebody's grandmother. So disgusting.
That laugh.
Somebody's lying with your grandma.
Crossing the line.
Hey, Tony,
Yes.
did your grandmother have plastic on her couches?
Yes.
Well, she was a squirter.
God. There it is. There's the line. Jesus. God damn. God, I won't be able to get that mental image out of my head for a long time. I mean, that's scarring right there.
Not as bad as Kafikal ditch.
God. Our apologies to all of you sweet grandmas out there that are listening.
Woo, that was a strong one.
Oh.
That might be my new favorite besides Ginger Nads. Kafikal itch.
Oh, welcome to the Five Dirty Bikers podcast, where nothing is off limits, including a finger in your grandmother's butt.
Take off your diaper, Granny. We're playing pinochle.
I love a good game of pinochle.
God, I can't believe I just said that. That was so wrong. Cut that out, Mary. Don't. I got to look at my kids when I go upstairs.
Ask them to hold out their hands. Say, hey,
Show me your fingernails.
show me your fingernails. You got the fecal. You got the fecal itch.
Yo.
Forget two dirty thumbs up. We're talking middle fingers.
And that has been the word of the day.
And you're welcome.
Keep it dirty, riders, and we'll see you next time on the FDB podcast.